Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Neville. Welcome to Neville Media Inc. And today we've got a lot of things that we need to talk about that involve Julius Mkhwanazi. And without any waste of time, if you are new here, welcome. And if you've been around Sbonge, up to this far, yeah. And without any waste of time, let's get to today's video. Yeah, sisesekuye Julius Mkhwanazi, the Metro cop who ran a blue light as if it was his, turned a blue light empire. He made EMPD as a blue light empire for himself. It's like he was using AMA resources where EMPD to do AMA side hustles using AMA resources with EMPD. But then it's bad. Doesn't end there. This week there was Witness D, and there was also this lady who Lieutenant. How do you call that name? Lieutenant. Some say Lieutenant. Lieutenant Colonel Ilebogile Tiba. We are going to check that one out and listen to what Witness D had to say at the Madlanga Commission. It was wild. This guy is very, I don't know. The evil is not the word suitable to describe Mkhwanazi, and corrupt is not even the word that is suitable to describe Mkhwanazi. If you were given an opportunity, say, but describe Julius Mkhwanazi with one word, in one word, what would the word be? Because diabolical is not even enough. Anyway, I'm not here to judge him, but we are here to expose and to explore the things that were exposed at the Madlanga Commission concerning Julius Mkhwanazi. Here's the witness, Witness D. Let's listen to his testimony there at the Madlanga Commission, because yay, kuningi kuyavela shem, kuyavela kancane kancane bayavela, kancane kancane kuyavela. But then let's listen to this Witness D testimony yakhe ukuthi.
Commissioners, at that stage I did not know who he was referring to, and as continued in my statement, I walked to the main gate after this was said, and after I noticed the members that I've mentioned walk away to go and get a firearm to plant.
Yes.
I walked to the main gate of the property and saw that my vehicle, which is a Ford Ranger, black in color, marked, was parked in by two marked EMPD vehicles, which prevented me from leaving at that point. It made me question the whole scenario and what was currently taking place. A short while after this, Chief Soup Julius Mkhwanazi, JD Mkhwanazi, arrived at the scene, and we were informed that this is the chief in a dark tracksuit of some sort.
At this time, apologies, Witness, at this time, did you know who Chief Superintendent Julius Mkhwanazi was?
It was my first time seeing him that evening, and then it was obviously when Yaku indicated to us that this is Mkhwanazi, Chief Sup Mkhwanazi.
Did you know what unit or institution he's aligned to?
From the system, I understood that he was EMPD or Metro Police.
EMPD, you say?
Yeah, or Metro Police, from the rank structure.
Thank you. You may continue.
Thank you, Commissioners. So Yaku Hanekom and Biandre addressed him as chief, and the Metro members, including Yaku, Kershaw, Etienne was with me at that stage. So the Metro members, they all had a meeting with the soup away from myself and Etienne. Shortly afterwards, they returned to where we were. JD Mkhwanazi said that we needed to throw the suspect's body into a mine shaft or dump it into a dam. As he said this, he looked at me. Viandre then in turn informed me that I must take the body and dump it. They will show me where, and that I should relax. Since my vehicle is marked, Viandre said it won't attract any attention. I was directed by Viandre at this stage where to park my bakkie next to the front door. That is as you come in from the main gate. I was escorted to my vehicle by 2 EMPD members and told where to park it. Jaco Hanekom essentially broke the gate to allow my vehicle entry into the property. I parked my vehicle at the designated spot and walked towards the main gate where I remained until they were finished.
Before you continue,
Wait.
witness D, apologies, before you continue, you say that when Chief Superintendent Mkhwanazi said that the body should be thrown into a mine shaft or dumped into a dam,
Yes.
you make the point of stating that when he said that he looked at you. What did you interpret that to mean?
Commissioners, it was quite clear at this stage that it was expected from me to dispose of the deceased body. And as I said, it's especially after the meeting took place between themselves. It was quite clear that they decided between themselves that I'm the one that's supposed to dispose of the body.
And did you so agree?
I really didn't have a chance to agree. I felt like I was being forced. At this stage, I felt that I was being outnumbered, as the decision was made already, and we're dealing with a very serious and dangerous situation at this stage already.
Yes.
So I interpret it as if I don't comply, then I would probably be next.
Okay.
For Councillor, just a moment.
Yeah, that is what was going on there at the Madlanga Commission. Witness D giving his testimony concerning Julius Mkhwanazi because of that incident that was mentioned also by, who is that, Mr. Spies from Brakpan. That incident happened in Brakpan actually. It happened in Brakpan, and then Julius Mkhwanazi was called in, and then he came there to clean up the scene, and then they covered up everything. That's what happened, because even Spies mentioned that, you know, we are dealing with Julius Mkhwanazi is one wild character, man. He is a very, very, very notorious someone, and someone you don't want to mess with, because he can do anything he wants, he can do anything he please, and there's a lot of people who are behind him. And and also there was a moment where I don't know how he did it, but it involves him. It does involve him. The thing Oguti Anige Uket Matlala an endless contract to operate and do business within the city of Ekurhuleni. Hey, yeah, that guy, man, that guy. But then I guess everyone is a prize. But then that being said, doesn't mean one has to be irresponsible and careless, because he was holding a very critical position within the EMPD, and now the whole organization is tainted because the head, the person who's supposed to be the head of the organization, is implicated in stuff that he has been doing. You know, imagine, you know what, Julius Mkhwanazi, that guy is I can't wait for the day he will be going maybe to court to face the crimes he's done and to account, and for him to be sentenced so that he could go to prison. Because because the guy was suspended twice. How does that even happen? In one organization, you are suspended twice, and this other thing that he hired without advertising, there was no vetting, he blocked background checks, and Guningi. You know, Julius Mkhwanazi has messed up everything that is out there. There's also a testimony that was given by Lieutenant Kilebukhile Tipa. Let's check that one now.
that vehicle and made a turn at the Bredel Cemetery. And coming back, I was well within where I live, the street that I live in Tembisa. I was sitting with a neighbor who was on the passenger seat, and 3 men came up to the vehicle that I was in. They came there. The one that came around to the driver's seat cocked a firearm and pointed it to me. I had the windows down. And he then demanded that I switch off the vehicle, So he put his hand in to try and reach for the keys on the ignition, but it's not the kind that you start manually with the key, it's those press buttons. And there was a lot of things that was being said. Behind me, as I was on the driver's seat, another came in and there was this sharp metal object against my neck. Initially, I thought, yes, a knife that's going to slit my throat, only to discover that there is a firearm. And that, I think what hurt me the most with everything that was said at that point, it was then, it is things that are work related. And the fact that, they want a phone from me and the information which they want, and the fact that they would be, sorry, commissioners. I was hit on the head with a firearm. The accosters shoved me to the side of the passenger seat. They got into the car and they drove off. They drove past my house and I could see my neighbor who's literally looking inside the vehicle to identify who the drivers are.
Ms. Tipper, should we take a short adjournment for you to compose yourself, perhaps?
Please, Commissioner.
Let us adjourn. You will please indicate to us, Ms. Mkhwanazi.
Shame, man. That's a very sad thing to go through, and I'm terribly sorry that she had to go through that and witness all that thing, all because there's one corrupt individual who is the head of a department and is making the lives of the subordinates impossible to, and there are so many companies where people are working in such conditions, and you can tell by how this organization was run that Julius Mkhwanazi is nothing else than a dictator. Okay, everything just goes the way the way but then all in all I would love to see is to see him going to prison for the things that he has done, and I don't care what happens to him afterwards, because they have made the country to look like everything in this country is like rubbish, it's garbage, and and they are proving to the people who are saying the apartheid government was better than the current government. And this current government that is ruling the country is the one that is supposed to be taking care of the people that were oppressed during that time. But now what are they doing? The opposite. They are doing the opposite of what the previous government was doing, because we are still living under apartheid, but in a new phase of a new government that is leading the country right now. Because even our president, our beloved, honorable, His Excellency Uh, he's got his scandals, you know. But then, as in you can't just talk about them, but because I don't know. Hey, yeah, the video might be deleted. You might be deleted as well, but it's the reality. It's what we are facing in this country. The things that are happening. Julius Mkhwanazi, yo, I've got no words to describe the guy because he's involved in everything that has got wrong in it. Anything that has got an X, he's there. His name is there. He pops up. Gufabantu, he comes and he cleans up the scene, and Kuchonchwa Cable, he's there, and come on, man. Come on. He's connected to some of the people who are within the ANC. This country is a mess. This country is in a mess. It's in a mess. Yo, I don't know what you have to say about this one, but please hit me up in the comment section and let me know what you think about this video. And last but not least, I was checking out this video where he was denying the issue Yama blue lights, and it's a very rough footage. It's a very rough footage, and the sound throughout all these clips that I have here is the sound that is on these clips is not top notch, but you get the idea. You kind of get the idea of what is happening.
By the city, I didn't fit any blue light. The city didn't fit any blue light.
IPRED and the municipalities lie.
No, the municipality didn't lie. The letter of municipality is very clear that the city didn't put any blue lights. You see, I was part of those processes. I didn't put the city didn't put blue lights. You see, I can assure you, you can go to our fleet, you can go to any document, and this is a public institution. Anything that you do, any procurement that you touch, those funds belong to public. That documentation that must prove that. We said, come on, go and check the processes and the procedures of the city. Go to procurement and check. Go to fleet and check. There are no blue lights that were put in the police. That story comes from within.
The real Mkulugutu in a uniform. Guys, let me love you and leave you. I'll see you on the next one, and from me to you.